I was wrong about the Halo Campaign Evolved remake. I've made a lot of content on this channel, ripping in a new one, saying that it was just a waste of time, waste of resources, a pointless cash grab remake, and although I would still rather have a Halo 7 more than anything else than just keep rehashing the same old stories over and over again, um, I've been proven wrong because something new has been announced and revealed that makes me now really want to buy the game. Actually, my last video, I said I already pre-ordered the game, and there was a couple reasonings behind this. One of them, the $50 price point, was right. I'm actually shocked that Xbox is getting this right, and they didn't go for the $70 price tag. $50 is the best case scenario, right? We weren't going to go down to $40. Like $50 realistically was the best case scenario for this game. But really what pushed me over the edge was Xbox making Gears of War E-Day a console exclusive. I love that. I'm so happy about that, and I really want Xbox to be competitive. I'm very dissatisfied with a content and complacent Sony that I'll support Xbox when it comes. If they're going to do console exclusivity, then I'm not only going to buy Halo Campaign Evolved and support that, I'm going to buy it on Xbox when previously, if I was on the fence and like, if I'm actually gonna get this, like I'm kind of ripping this game saying it sucks, but I haven't played it, I haven't got my hands on it. I kind of want to go full circle, bring the story to a real conclusion, and form a real opinion on it. I was gonna get it on PS5 because if I'm gonna get this game again for the third time, I want to get some value out of it, right? Instead of just playing like the same Halo again, albeit there's 3 new campaign missions. The graphics are gonna be prettier, but there's a lot to it that's changing it up. Where Halo is this really tight first-person shooter. Every combat scenario is intentionally crafted the way it is, and like the infamous the thing that's been nitpicked so far. There's this tree on a level, and what that tree does is prevent you from bringing the Warthog into the next combat area. So the next combat area has been designed and intended for you to be on foot, but in this remake they showed in footage that they removed that tree so you can bring the Warthog in, and that totally changes the combat scenario. Adding sprint, you can just run past guys real easily. And so, I wanted to get something, real out of this if I was going to get it, and that was going to be, on the PlayStation. But, again, I was so happy with the console exclusivity, and I know Halo's not console exclusive, that's still on PS5, but I think that was from previous deals, previous announcements and all that, and if they could, they would pull that and have it be an Xbox console exclusive. However, they just revealed this, that Halo Campaign Evolved is going to have a third-person mode. I love this, you guys. I absolutely love this. They should have led with this. I don't know for the life of me when they announced this game, they didn't reveal the third-person mode. I know for some people that's probably going to seem like nothing, and don't get me wrong, third person's not going to be the ideal way to play Halo. It's not going to be the first way I play through this game either. I'm going to play this game first through first-person mode. I want to make a good comparison to the original game. But the inclusion of this third-person mode, you guys know me by now if you've been a fan of the channel. I love Gears of War. Gears of War is one of my favorite games of all time. I love third person, and it's not that I actively have ever wanted third person Halo. On the contrary, I've never even thought of it. But I look at this, and you know what I think? I think this looks fun. I think this just looks so fun. It's wacky. If I wanted that wacky novelty experience, something just to try, I'd much rather do third-person Halo than just simply play Halo on a PlayStation 5, right? This just looks so weird. It looks so fun. And that's something I feel like I would be saying about Nintendo, and a Nintendo game is, this just looks fun. And it's they're prioritizing fun right now. And in a way, that's got me rethinking this whole remake, right? That something like removing the tree or adding sprint and the 4-player co-op, maybe this isn't going to be the best version of Halo 1. And maybe it doesn't need to be. Maybe that's not what they're trying to do. Maybe instead they're trying to make the funnest version of Halo 1. I'm sure it can be the best looking version of Halo 1 with the graphics, but good graphics doesn't necessarily make a good game. And this might not be the best ideal way to play Halo 1. But heck, this might be the most fun way to play Halo 1. I'm not that big into skulls and modifiers. I did see that they said there's going to be 42 skulls and modifiers to have so much replayability. I'm probably never going to play 4-player co-op in this game. I'm probably never going to play co-op. The best I'll do is, I know, when I'm collecting Switch, I think of, my kids and stuff in games, I'll play with them. But Halo's probably going to be 10 years, so that's, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll play co-op on Halo, in 10 years or something. But I don't know, this third person, I can now see for the $50 value, I get the 3 missions, Yeah, there's gonna be prettier graphics like on the OLED TV. That's gonna be fun and pretty to look at. But this third person mode, I'm definitely gonna get a second campaign playthrough with this third person mode. And so 2 plays of this game for the $50. I mean, and then future replayability. That that seems like a good value to me. And also like maybe legendary. I've got 2 platinum trophies this year. I don't know if I'm gonna go and try to achievement hunt this game. We'll see how it is. That's not gonna be my intention going in. I'm probably just gonna play it normal first person on hard difficulty. And I'll just probably do a hard difficulty run on third person just because it looks so weird, right? It looks so weird and so fun. And I don't know. I really think they should have led with this. Again, all these things though, like a third person Halo, they could have done that in Halo 7, a $50 price tag. They could have released Halo 7 for $50. Like none of this really relies on needing to remake Halo. And there's probably gonna be someone in the comments or just someone out there in some other comment section or whatever saying that there's, for all I know, there could be a third person mod on PC for Halo already. But you know what? I would argue that most likely, if there is a third person, yeah, they probably show video on that. But I really doubt that a mod to the original Halo 1 or, the anniversary one in the Master Chief Collection, I highly doubt a simple mod to move the camera back and all that is really going to be like as clean and feel as good as a full on remake. Like when I see third person, that really that justifies the need to remake the game and rebuild it with third person in mind. And I really think they should have led the entire reveal and advertisement of this game with third person. I don't think they should have waited this long to reveal such a thing. I probably would have been way more hyped and excited about it. And again, it's not like I think the future of Halo should be third person or anything. There's a lot of people out there who's like bashing on this, saying that like they're just like pandering to Sony fans. Oh, they're releasing on a PS5. Sony's all about the third person cinematic games. Let's make it third person. I don't know. I just think it's fun. I just think this looks like a fun option. And that's the type of stuff I always praise Nintendo for, is prioritizing fun. And I don't know. We don't need a Halo remake, a Halo 1 remake. But if they're going to make this approach to just make it fun and not necessarily the best, most definitive version of the game, which you could argue the most fun is the most definitive version of the game, I really think that the classic Halo, the vibes, the tightness of the level design, I don't think we can top that. And I feel like Halo 1 is modern enough where I'm like, why does this game need to be remade? Even when I play Master Chief Collection, I toggle the graphics back to the original graphics. Every time I play, like the new ones look great, the new graphics, but I like going to the original one because that nostalgia vibe is just like it adds to the experience. That's how I feel about all these retro games and the remakes, is like the original versions just have a vibe that the new versions don't. But this looks fun, man, and I'm all about it. I want to play this. I can't wait to get my hands on this. Truly, this third person looks fun, and what a missed opportunity of not having third person multiplayer, right? A playlist where you're forced to play third person. Man, that would just be fun, right? That'd just be fun, and I like that. I like what they're doing with this and prioritizing fun. I was wrong about Halo campaign remake. Do I think they really need to remake Halo 2 and 3 if those rumors are true? No, they probably should have just done it all at once, like God of War is doing with that trilogy. Yeah, I feel like any trilogy, if they're gonna remake games like this, they should do it in some kind of compilation package. So we'll see about that. Maybe this game is more fun than I expected, because right now with this third person, I think I'm gonna have fun with this, and I think I'm gonna get $50 of value with this. So I don't know. Hats off to you, Microsoft. I can't believe you and Xbox, these moves you're making. You're getting my hopes up. You're making me believe, and I'm set up for disappointment. I'm set up for disappointment. I'm gonna have my heart broken again. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.